Hey people, Inquisitor 3v3, Migoridisil, blue team, Knight of Light with a Chaos Lord, a durable and destructive hero walking through objects and cannot be suppressed with powerful offense and disruption, fighting in melee, some Black Legion alongside. It's Khorn 12 who's chosen the wrong hero. It's a Plague Champion. Starts off with a damage of a time bolt gun, can get melee weapons, some strong utility and support the Death Guard elite scheme. And rounding off this all Chaos blue team is JamoLGP with a Chaos Sorcerer. Offensive and disruptive hero with powerful battlefield manipulation and control. Looks like some Alpha Legion elite scheme. Yes it is. Red team, some Imperial Guard. We have ShaFex with an Inquisitor. Offensive hero with powerful control abilities, begins in melee but can get specialized ranged weapons. I think this is the Armageddon Steel Legion elite scheme, as it is. Alongside, Veldi is a Lord General fighting in ranged combat, begins with a retinue of Stormtroopers, really strong defense and support, can also add to the retinue. I think the Plague Champion is going to fall over. Nurgle Worship might have saved him there. Sentinels are trying to chase him. Goes down. And rounding off the teams is GomerPyle with a Ravana Alpha, a tunneling hero with great mobility, powerful offense and a bit of support, begins with a ranged weapon, smacking some Chaos Space Marines in melee there though. Sorcerer in amongst some Hormagaunts, Heretics having to flee. Doom Bolts wrecks the Hormagaunts though. You saw the Sorcerer just consume a Heretic in that melee and then chuck out those Doom Bolts. Was pretty devastating. These CSM looking for a good cover angle. Found a decent one, I think, although this guy at the bottom might not be in full cover. Chaos Lord gets stomped. Double Sentinels can be a massive pain in the arse in these first engagements. Heretics are going to wipe, I think. Yes, they do. Those were Knight of Light, but they are just default Heretics, I think. Oh, I think Jamo was trying to revive the Plague Champion, but instead repurchased. But I'm not sure if they mentioned that in the chat or how close they were. 473 to 500. There's that Nurgle Worship and a Blight Grenade, or Blight Grenades. I guess he has an infinite amount of them for the Plague Champion. Could be devastating if thrown on a blob of guardsmen pretty well. It's nice to see some discord in the Chaos ranks. Seems true to life. Bunch of Hormagaunts falling over there. And we have some aspiring champion Heretics for Jamo. Doom Bolts. It's a good hit. I might have won this little engagement here. Warrior Brood coming in though. They have that leap onto the Sorcerer. That was well played by Jamo. Moved the Heretics away so they wouldn't be knocked over. Instead they knock over the single entity, which is the Sorcerer. Heretics coming in, taking out a Warrior Brood. Get some Synapse Backlash. Now is Jamo consume the Heretics. Are they gonna go mid or clean up over there? Plague Champion went down again. 439 to 500. CSM, did they drop a model? I don't think they did actually. Spotters on the way for Veldi. More Heretics for Khorn 12. Knight of Light getting stomped, but not knocked over. He's a big fella. Is he going to be able to revive? I don't think so. There's the retreat. 427 to 500. Some Noise Marines now for Jamo. Did they get through onto the power? Oh wait, is there even a power on this side? I don't think there is, no. There's power in the mid and power on this side for the red team. Jamo is defending a power though towards the east. It's being genned up right now. Sorcerer coming towards the mid to try and revive that Plague Champion. Level 2, double CSM just retreating out. It was a little bit sloppy there from Jamo. Could have been a bit more live to it, maybe moved away and stayed in place. Sorcerer does not get the revive. That was so close. 404 to 500. Pathogen Devils on the way for ShaFex. Looks like ShaFex did lose some guardsmen along the way. Some Nurgle Worship and some grenade launchers and stuff, but here comes a bunch of melee Tyranids. And some friendly fire spotter shell apparently. Does it do friendly fire? Or is it just friendly knockback? Chaos Lord with Harness of Rage and Dark Halo is ready to roll. Dark Halo gives him energy, an energy shield, and Harness of Rage helps him get that energy on hit. Nice little simple synergy in tier 1 for the Chaos Lord. There's an AoE energy gain as well, so he can support friendly raptors or something. Or something else energy intensive. Which most chaos stuff isn't. 372 to 500. Another really good Doom Bolt into the midst of those guardsmen there. Chaos Lord is persuaded to leave. What is this? Inquisitor has her Holy Brazier going for the decap. Chaos team have been pinned back with some hero losses, but both the fallen heroes are back now. Any war gear for the Sorcerer? No. More CSM on the way for Knight of Light. Red team sitting pretty in the mid for now. Here's the push. Wild Spear Plague Champion running into death almost. Very, very sloppy approach there. Way overexcited to start shooting that Wild Spear, I think. 346 to 500. Jamo now has a bunker to deal with. I'm not sure why they are firing upon it though. There's nobody inside. There's some Tzeentchian worship. Using it to pull back, but those heretics are getting wrecked. Having to retreat. Stays in play though. Sentinel might go down here. I don't think they have enough to repair it, but it is moving. It moved enough to get away from double CSM. Those CSM are very low. Doom bolts again. Almost finished off the Lord General there. Looks like we have a medical bunker. See that Health Regen aura. This allows it to reinforce off it. The Chaos team are pushing though. Sorcerer in the back line. Chaos Lord in the back line. Could get something capping the VP now. And maybe even steal that bunker. It's a steady push. No fantastic piece of play that allowed them to get in. Just a solid push with a bunch of Marines and Heretics in support. The Sorcerer steals the bunker. Now you see the Health Regen aura for Chaos. And they don't typically have a way to have the fellas reinforce in the field. Although the Sorcerer can do it with his Circle of Summoning. Heretics have found some isolated termagants. Although they do have an Inquisitor in support. They're going to tear through them. GomerPyle. Not paying attention, does get them away, or maybe not. It's going to be close. I don't think they can catch that last fella. Did not see the Holy Pyre there. Because it does debuff your damage. Yeah, it would have helped out those termagants, maybe. Big old retreat. Meanwhile, Tyranids have bashed the power on the eastern side, and they have a cheeky tunnel over there. Look at that. Another tunnel here, too, from that Ravener Alpha. All allies can use those tunnels as long as they're not too fat and break it. Ogren's on the way for ShaFex. Khorn 12 is going to be the last player to go tier 2. They haven't started it yet. In the mid, some Nurgle worship. Turret goes up from Khorn. Covering one approach, but not the other. Maybe Khorn is a newer player. They're doing some weird stuff. They have Raptors on the way. They do not go tier 2. Ogryns are up, and they'll do well against those Raptors. Just bashing a contested power here. Sentinel goes for the decap on the VP. Can decap points, but can't cap them. Heretics will do a lot of damage if they go into melee, but he does have the stomp available. Chasing them down for the ground pound, actually. There it is. Doesn't hit the aspiring champion, but hit all the others. Should be able to deal with them, though. There's support. Yep, I'm going to get a decap, I think. Back to the mid. Nurgle worship and stuff. Sitting pretty for now. Sorcerer hits level 3. Did he just Doom Bolt something? Maybe. Okay, they're making a push for the mid. Is something inside the garrison? No. Nothing is inside the bunker. Which was dropped, I think, by Veldi. Dropping in a Ravener Brood is GomerPyle. Right in front of the turret, though. And that Bile Spewer doing its thing. Raptors hanging out in the back. Smoke shell on the turret, shutting down the range for now. But here is Jamo with the assist. Got double the Mark of Tzeentch. Chaos Space Marines, really bad news for any infantry out there. Especially the heavy infantry warrior brood. They can take a lot of damage, and the Ogryns would as well. Chaos Lord with Lightning Claws. Kill the weak is good. Also has Icon of Khorn now. Given up on the Dark Halo. And has Armor of the Inferno. Completely changed 2 pieces of war gear. That's a lot of power spent on war gear that's not being used right now. Still relatively early in the game. I mean, one of the players isn't even tier 2 yet. Come on, Khorn. You can do it. Here, a sniper rifle lets the Lord General with his fire on my target. More weapon range and stuff. It's alright, he's got his medical sergeant in there, can hand out medical packs. Turret is still here. Is that an incendiary shell? That was another smoke. Oh, they did take the bunker back. Doom bolts. Ouch. And the Blastmaster shot went in as well. Holy crap. That's a lot of kills. Stormtroopers barely getting away. Here come the Tyranids though. From an angle. Looks like Knight of Light is on it though to scare them off. Sorcerer levels again. Level 4. Blastmaster doing some work. Oh, misses that one though. Raptor jump. Didn't quite get the suppression. They might get it on the second. Nope. Those guys have plasma guns too, so they don't want them firing. Kadachin should be turning in shotgunning them here. Not sure what that was about. Should have gone into melee and blasted them and stuff. Blood letters on the field. Oh, those are blood sacrifice blood letters. So they're only temporary. Global ability of the Chaos Lord. A pretty good one too. Here come Heretics. I don't know if this is a good fight for you fellas. Ogrins with tons of ranged Tyranid support. We have a Corrosive Devourer, Raffina Alpha with the Synapse Aura for damage. Red team looking pretty strong now, but they don't have the mid yet. Blastmaster's keeping them at bay, and Jamo can maybe get a good flank here. Nope. Sorcerer gives up, apparently. There's a blast, a Barb Strangler. Doom bolts. Oh, wow. Almost wiped out the Warrior Brute. Can he get the last model there? Yes! Warrior Brute gone. Does go down, but that was worth it. They can get revived from there. I think maybe the Inquisitor got the kill. Interrogator's armor's in. Also have the Laboresius. Shooty, shooty, hurty, hurty on the Chaos Space Marines are not in cover. Traitors are usually light cover, but I guess not there. Incendiary shell pulled in from the spotters as well there because the Bile Spewer. Has he thrown the black grenades here? I don't think I've seen it. We have Missile Launcher Sentinel. Tier 3 for Jamo. And Khorn still hasn't gone Tier 2. Look at this float. Just worse float than me. Heretics getting their VP back. Khorn not having the best of games. They still have units, but they've got to go Tier 2. That's a crazy amount of float. GomerPyle is already Tier 3. There we go, there's the Tier 2. They could come out with a Dreadnought, or they could just save and go straight to Tier 3, I guess. Bane Wolf on the field from ShaFex. Return to your base, who? Oh, the play champion died in the mid, I guess, and repurchased themselves. Blastmaster goes through this weird Eldar stuff, I suppose. Not sure what this is meant to be. Is this meant to be Wraithbone? Can they make everything out of that? 245 to 430. Manticore on the field for Veldi. In the mid there. We'll have a good shot on the VP. Blastmaster into Armor of the Inferno. Let the Galaxy burn. Wipes out the Raveners. That was a good combo. And the Dark Flames in there from Jamo. Holy crap. GomerPyle got wrecked by a lot of fire and stuff. Uh-oh. Manticore on the Blastmaster. Might not get away. I don't think Jamo has realised they are just setting up again, although, yeah, they were able to survive it because of the support that came in from Khorn. Is this Khorn? This is Knight of Light, and they killed those Stormtroopers. I don't know why that last fella fell over. What's GomerPyle going to do now? The answer is Carnifex, of course. We have another turret, which seems to be sunken into the ground, which is weird. Ogrin smacking on stuff. Raptors are there. The Bile Spewer is there. Nurgle Worship is there. Ravener Brew dropped in. There's that Incendiary Shell. Tier 3 for Veldi. Sentinel barely survives this level 3 with a missile launcher too. Doesn't want to lose this thing. Kadachans really messing up the Heretics on the VP. Going to get flanked, but Inquisitor's here. So is a Bane Wolf. Has it got on the power? No, I don't think it has. Oh, he got on the central power. Didn't get on the eastern power. Central power is being repurchased. Knight of Light loses one of those CSM. Holy Pyre went in there. 242 to 404. Tunnel going in on the eastern edge. Southeastern corner, I should say. Meanwhile, I think Jamo got a decap here and is trying to bash the... Oh, he was fighting a Ravener who was tunneling, I think. Now he's trying to just break the tunnel. Here's a Carnifex though, no upgrades, but it's a big old thing. Look at it. Leaves snowy footsteps, adorable. Now taking swings at the Sorcerer who flees, and then there's a Strangled Thorn Cannon on the way. 242 to 404. Khorn has some Plague Marines. It's my hero. Trying to get after this Bane Wolf, I guess. Can they get a shot on him? Raptors do have their aspiring champion with a heavy melee. Having some pathing issues, but now taking swings on the Bane Wolf. Creeping barrage with some really good disruption there. Heretics barely get away. Plague Champion retreats. Plague Marines are still there. They did not continue to go after the Bane Wolf though. That's a big blob of Death Guard stuff that needs to run away. There we go. 230 to 404. This is Veldi's Leman Russ. They most likely called it in or something. Noxious Cloud from the Plague Champion. Looks like they spotted it. Could go after these Termagants now, maybe. Oh, it killed an Ogre, I think, in retreat. 228 to 404. Red team coming back strong. Chaos Lord can't get rid of him. Bane Wolf and a Leman Russ on his doorstep. 219 to 404. Chaos Sorcerer, the Tome of Subjugation. And I wonder what that might be for the Ogrins specifically. Is what they're thinking there. Maybe the Ravener Brood would be a good target. Rod of Warp Fire on the way. Strangled Thorn Cannon is scary, but it's being pushed really far up by GomerPyle taking Blastmaster hits. Look at that shot though from the Strangled Thorn. Last Cannon's in play as well from Jamo. Sorcerer just backing off. Gets crippled. Blastmaster gets another good hit. Oh, Chaos Predator from Knight of Light with Mark of Zinch. Takes down the Carnifex. Triple cap though for the red team here. GomerPyle's only got a single unit on the field in his Termagants. What happened to the Ravener Brood as well? Sentinel lives, almost level 4, so close to level 4. Plague Champion's gone melee mode with the Plague Sword. Decent Manticore strike there. Uh-oh, is that a Vanquisher? No, it's a default Leman Russ. Still doesn't want to take rear armor hits from it. Chaos Lord, just pissed off, goes after the Leman Russ for a second. Now chooses a better target for his Lightning Claws, which is the Ogrins. And there's Marco Zinch, double Marco Zinch, pouring that damage on from Jamo. Another Leman Russ on the way for Veldi. Triple cap remains though. Although, is this Jamo? Yeah, Jamo's on the VP here with the Demon Armor for the Demonic Shield. Got a decap at least. Can they get their natural back? Chaos Pred's going for Leman Russ. One more shot will do it. 28 hit points. Gets it. Could chase down the Bane Wolf now, maybe. I don't think they know it's over there. Oh, they're going after the Manticore. 2 shots will do it. That was 1. Oh no, got melted and gets a shot. Got melted by the Kasrikin. And melter guns are being purchased. I don't think this tank is going to get away. Because there's a Sentinel there as well with the missile launcher. Using those crack missiles, down it goes. 57 to 404. Blue team rallying maybe. They're taking the mid. Replacing the power again there. Blastmaster Noise Marines get the cap on the mid. Tyranids harassing the power, are they? Or just hanging out? Just hanging out. GomerPyle with a Swarm Lord on the way. Plague Champion. So that Nurgle worship. Are they going to cap the wreck point? Who's that? Oh, Raven Alpha got shot to death by a Blastmaster, I think. And there's that Las Cannon there as well. Do they have any vehicles left? Yeah. Still have the Bane Wolf, still have another Leman Russ for Veldi. And there's some Kasrikin for Veldi now, limited to 1 per player these days. But they're a lot stronger for it. Those free weapon swaps and faster speed and stuff. Sneaky Ogrins because of Interrogator's armor there. No Bonehead. Oh, there is Bonehead's coming. 2 to 1 for blue. think they need to do work to put pressure on this VP though, especially with GomerPyle so depleted. The Sorcerer can do it well with his demonic shield and stuff. He's level 7, this guy. And Tome of Subjugation, of course. Something comes that he can't deal with, just subjugate it and run it away. Uh-oh, Blade Champion is going to fall over. With a sore head, down he goes, thanks to the Ogrins. Plague Marines need to run. I don't think the Marco Zine CSM needed to run, but they have run. Jamo pouring in the DPS on them. 57 to 353. Here comes the Swarm Lord. This thing has vehicle armor. Taking us last cannon shots. Power Fist Terminators to get in there too, and they are going in there. Flank though. And there's that Leech Essence draining health. Last cannon needs to leave. Got a fair few hits in though. Oh, look at this. Chaos Lord's found some Venom Brew. Great target for his Lightning Claws. Can the red team get the mid and seal this win here? But it's not going to be enough because Jamo is on the natural VP, I think. Chaos Lord doesn't want to overstay his welcome and go down. Does get away, level 6 now. Oh, maybe not. Swarm Lord gets him. I shouldn't have said that. I sentenced him to death. Chaos Terminators now with an autocannon. Good damage to all targets. Tied up by a Swarm Lord. Nuke comes in from Jamo, wiping out some guardsmen. Those are fully upgraded guardsmen, I think, as well. Inquisitors are standing here, might die. Is going to die, I think. They're not standing in the middle, but you still take damage. Yeah, down they go. A late game Blood Crusher from Khorn 12. Not the smartest pick, but I guess it's doing some work in there. Staying alive way longer than I thought it would. Plague Marine getting shots in. Auto Cannon Terminator should be helping out, firing on that Leman Russ. Down goes the Leman Russ. That was sloppy from Veldi, I think. That Leman Russ shouldn't have been sat there shooting when he was taking those hits. Jamo has a great unclean one. I know how great this can be for the Sorcerer with the warp and stuff. More Ravenous for GomerPyle. I think they've had like 4 squads of them. Or 4 broods of them. Last cannon of Jamo goes back to mid. Baneblade says ShaFex, it's on the way. They've got the last cannon. Blade Champion gets back up. They've got the Great Unclean One, which does heavy melee damage, of course. They got the auto cannon and the power fists. They got the Plague Marines. Some late heretics coming out for Khorn. They're really struggling in each engagement to preserve stuff. Carnifex on the way for Gomer. And they gotta wait, I guess. They gotta wait for their things to get out onto the field. Level 9 Sorcerer going for the VP, I think. Oh no, I've got a sound bug. I'll be back in a second. And we're back in the middle of a Doombolt. The Sorcerer, alas, could not get onto the VP. Carnifex, is that the second Carnifex? I think it is. The first one was that Stranglethorn. Great Unclean One just hanging out. Red team, maybe they could skirt around the side and get onto this VP, get a decap. Just a decap will do. Every little helps at this stage. Just 53 VPs on the counter for the blue team. Can Khorn get to tier 3? Baneblade hitting the field momentarily. Ogrins look like they're going for it with the Kasrkin maybe. Kasrkin are a fast capping unit when they have their sergeant, I believe. Kicking off in the mid a little bit. Blastmaster smacks over the Lord General. Last Cannon can't really do much here against infantry. Ouch, and the Chaos Space Marine is getting caught out by longer range Kasrkin and Stormtroopers there thanks to this sniper rifle. Can they get onto that VP? Got Plague Marines and some Nurgle Worship from Khorn. Nurgle Worship has been a bit too close from Khorn. Most of the time he should be a bit further back with it. Some more Nurgle Worship. Here come Terminators and a Plague Champion. And Markov Zinch Chaos Space Marine is level 3. 53 to 227. Bane Wolf is in there from ShaFex. Baneblade is in the mid. That was a nuke. Imperial Abyss from Knight of Light. The red coloration there from the Chaos Lord. Ogrins are dealt with. Plague Champion slayed one there. They did not get on the VP. Can they get on the central VP though? There's a Carnifex, a Thornback Carnifex, a Swarmlord, and a Baneblade, and a Venom Brood, all on that poor Great Unclean One. Ravenous Alpha was also there. Gonna revive and then decap maybe. Plague Champion's in trouble, level 4. I think he was trying to throw his Blight Grenades there. Chaos Lord gonna revive him. Level 6. I guess not. Bane Wolf took a bunch of damage, now he goes. He's gonna go back and revive him. Some Khorn worship in the VP there. Red team are retaking the mid. A Ravenous Brood is on it. You got some hefty Tyranid stuff here to help out. More Stormtroopers for Veldi. They are doing well so far. Jamo having to back off. And it's going to be Jamo. Caps again getting caught. Level 3 as well, these fellas. Look how quick they are though. You have that sprint, I think. Their Sartor as well. The Inquisitor went down again, down to 43 VPs though. The blue team getting decapped now is the Chaos Lord. Demolisher Cannon shot. I think those Terminators just about barely got away from it. Really clean ones here, nice and healthy. Ravenous Brood are slain pretty quickly there. Baneblade needs to start moving away. Does Jamo still have the last cannon? Yes, they do. There it is. Bottom right of the screen. Plague Marines in there too. We'll try and chase that Baneblade. Looks like the Great Unclean One is turned around though. Pretty good use of Armor of the Inferno on that blob, and there's a rocket run on Jamo's army. Wiped something out there. Not sure what it was. It might have been Heretics. All the Marines survived that, I believe. Great Unclean One. Oh, sorry, the Plague Champion's going to go down. There he is. Great Unclean One still kicking down to 37 VPs. They have the 2-1 Tyranids formation now from GomerPyle. Pretty good one. All those guys are now buffed around those spires. There's a Nurglite Imperial Abyss from Khorn. Almost wiped out some Catachans. Ogrins need to retreat through it. Uh-oh. Almost wiped them all out. Still a 2-1 for blue though. They still have the mid somehow. Gotta cap it, fellas. Ouch. Look at that burst damage from Veldi's stack here. Just disintegrated that Havoc squad. Demolisher. Good hit on the Heretics. Cap, says GomerPyle. Well, these guys be capping over here. And they're capping the mid. They might get a triple capping out over here. Doom Bolts comes flying in. Oh, suddenly Terminators from Night of Light. Did not get the cap, but they got the decap. They are capping the mid. Another Carnifex on the way for Gomer. Where is the first one? Oh, back at base. Swarmlord also back at base. Living creatures, so they do regenerate health. Baneblade is really far up, but it might be that stage in the game when you do that kind of thing. Just put pressure on that VP as much as you can. Chaos Lord couldn't quite get on the cap. If you've got Armor of Pestilence, you must. You're so slow. Light Grenade throw onto nothing. Was given that order ages ago. Bane Wolf slowing down some Terminators. Bane Blade giving some fire support. But back to the mid. Oh no, sound bug for Night of Light. Well, I feel you, buddy. Ogrins wipe out. Got double Terminators too. They're in with a shout here. It does take up to a minute for the sound bug to crash you, so I'm not sure if they're still playing here. But Jamo is on the cap. Level 4 Chaos Spacemen. They must both level 4, yeah. There's a flank though from Gomer. Is the Sorcerer alive? The Sorcerer is alive. Level 10. I wonder if it's worth getting that Vestments of the Warp. They're not moving here to go for the VP a little bit quicker. Cloud of Flies. Actually does some damage over time to vehicle armor, I guess. Not much, I suppose, though. I think it's only piercing. Down goes that tank. Can the Sorcerer get around this stuff and get a decap? Ravenous Alpha is decapping the mid though. Coming off this Baneblade. Plague Marines are getting shots. Down goes the Bane Wolf. Finally, that thing was up for ages, causing problems. I think they're going to get the Bane Blade here. Tank is getting shots in. It's a noble tank though. Not great for anti-vehicle, but it's helping. And down goes the Bane Blade. Now they're being flanked by Tyranids, including Venom Cannons. Down goes that tank. These guys are now not moving. This might be the AI derping out now that Knight of Light is most likely dropped from their sound bug. An unfortunate ending. I think they were in with a shout, the blue team, if Knight of Light was still around. But looks like red team are going to take it. These guys aren't decapping though. 17 to 144. Unlucky Jamo really carried their team. And GomerPyle did respond with a bunch of monstrous stuff in tier 3. They were down to like 1 and no units at some point, but red team are going to take it. Khorn, I think a newer player. Thought we were all there once, they gave it a go. Level 10 Chaos Lord, level 4 Plague Champion, level 10 Sorcerer, level 4 Inquisitor, level 9 Lord General, a level 5 Ravener Alpha. Not the highest level game, but we tried to give the newer players some time in the sun. I think ShaFex is quite experienced, and Jamo played well, although I don't recognise their name. Veldi did well at the end with all the Stormtroopers as well. And Knight of Light was reasonably solid, got the double Terminators. Always fun to see. Level 10 Chaos Lord is fun to see. Had Lightning Claws for ages as well. You don't often see a really high level Chaos Lord unless they ride that Combi Flamer for a while. Well, there you have it guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.